Some research protocols may require the use of a drug mixture that contains a controlled substance. When this is necessary, a mixed injectable dispensing record must be utilized to log the usage of the drug mixture. You might notice that this dispensing record looks similar to the individual injectable dispensing record. The key difference being the information required in the top portion and the purpose for filling out the record. The individual dispensing record is intended to log the usage of a single controlled substance, like ketamine, where the mixed dispensing record is intended to log the usage of a drug mixture, like a ketamine, xylazine, and sterile water combination. Let's look at an example of when and how to fill in the mixed injectable dispensing record. The Smith lab is going to be conducting research on a group of mice. To anesthetize these mice, they need to create a drug mixture of ketamine, xylazine, and sterile water. For this protocol, 1 milliliter of ketamine is needed. Because this usage is from a single controlled substance, it must be recorded on the individual injectable dispensing record for the ketamine bottle labeled KED-001. If you need a refresher on how to fill in the top portion of this record, check out the other videos on how to fill out controlled substance forms. Now that the ketamine usage has been recorded on the individual dispensing record, let's fill out the top portion of the mixed injectable dispensing record. The drug mixture is made of ketamine, xylazine, and sterile water. For each of these components, the stock concentration, amount, mixed final concentration, lab inventory number and manufacturer, and the lot number must be recorded. If we take a closer look at the ketamine label, we can easily find all of the needed information. The name of the drug is ketamine. The stock concentration is 100 mg per milliliter. 1 milliliter is used to make a 10 milliliter mixture. This results in a mixed final concentration of 10 mg per milliliter. The lab inventory number is the unique number assigned to the bottle by the lab. This bottle's lab inventory number is KED-001. Only controlled substances are required to have an ID number. Because xylazine and sterile water are not controlled, they do not have one. The manufacturer is Detra and the lot number is 200400129. Take a closer look at the xylazine and sterile water labels. Pause the video and practice filling out the remaining information needed if 0.5 milliliters of xylazine and 8.5 milliliters of sterile water is used. Nice job! Keep in mind that water will not have a concentration listed. The next portion of the record asks for information pertaining to the new drug mixture that has been made. All of this information should be written on the new container by the lab. The inventory number of the drug mixture is a unique identification number assigned by the lab. For this bottle, the Smith lab labels it KXW-001. The issue date is the date that the drugs are combined, which in this case is July 1, 2025. The container size is the size of the bottle, tube, or vial that the drug mixture is being stored in. The Smith lab used a 10 milliliter bottle. Dilutions or cocktail mixtures have a beyond use date of 6 months from the mix date unless any component expires sooner. These drugs do not expire until 2027, so the expiration date would be 6 months from today. Now that the drug mixture is made and the top portion of the mixed dispensing record is filled in, the Smith lab can start anesthetizing the mice. It is important to remember that each mouse will need its own individual entry. Groups of animals cannot be combined into one single entry, even if they were all injected with the same drug at the same time. The first mouse, S0928, was administered 0.3 milliliters of the drug mixture. Let's record this usage. The date is today's date. The quantity is the starting amount in the bottle, which is 10 milliliters. The use is the amount withdrawn to be used. 0.3 milliliters are withdrawn for this mouse. This leaves a remainder of 9.7 milliliters of the drug mixture. The species for this usage is mouse and the ID is S0928. The user that administered the drug mixture must record their initials. Now it's your turn. The next mouse to be anesthetized with 0.3 milliliters of the drug mixture is S0929. Pause the video and practice entering the usage. Great job filling in the usage. The lab administered the drug mixture to 13 more mice at varying dosages, resulting in 5.1 milliliters remaining. The Smith lab does not plan to use the remaining drug mixture before its expiration date. To dispose of this unused remainder, the lab discards it in RX Destroyer and fills out DEA Form 41. Don't forget that every dispensing record needs a final entry showing that the container has a balance of 0. This should either be the result of the drug mixture being completely used or the remainder being disposed of using the appropriate method, like RX Destroyer. For more information on using controlled substances in research, visit drs.illinois.edu.